This is it. This is episode 630 of No Laugh Track Podcast. Did you just, one of the guests just made a facial expression. That was amazement, wasn't it, Carmen Lynch?
630, right?
Yes.
And that's weekly?
Yes.
So,
Uh-oh.
that's 12 years?
Time
11
for some
years.
math. Yeah.
Wow.
I know it. I know it. And at least the 6th or 7th with you.
Oh, I was going to say 4 or 5. It's 6 or
it's
7?
It's at least 6, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, Carmen Lynch is here, and so is Andrew Schiavone.
Glad to be number 630. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So you guys must have been the first podcast. It must have been you
Ever.
and Mark Maron.
I mean, you would think our numbers would be bigger for as long as we've been around before a billion other podcasts. I literally can remember when, like, people locally were, like, back in, like, 2012 were like, I'm going to start a podcast. I'm like, no, that's more competition.
Oh, wow.
What was I thinking? There's, like,
Yeah.
100 million more podcasts than there were then. I was actually worried, like, no, not another one.
And look at
Not
you now.
Yeah, not 2 in Minneapolis that might have a comedian on. No, it's too many. Ridiculous. So anyway, yeah. And second year in a row with the two of you here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. And we have the same MC from last year, too.
Yes.
But everybody, it's a different show. So please come out.
Yes, both of our sets are different. I can't say the same about the MC. I don't remember what he talked about last
No, he's word for word.
And
He's
Andrew
never
and
has
I
a
look
neutral. Oh, he's great.
He's great.
Yeah, no. Sean Naffstead, he's very funny, and he does.
He's
that
very
stuff.
funny.
Yeah.
Very
Uh-huh.
dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Well, one night in of back in Minneapolis.
Yeah, I wish I knew it was going to be 75 in, what month is it? April, which I guess is normal, but in New York it's been like 45, 50. So I only, I'm like sweating through every clothes I have. It's crazy how hot it is.
2 days ago, I woke up and there was a little frozen snowflakes in the grass in my yard. So we're not. You almost dressed correctly.
Freaky.
Yes. It's an enigma here. It never makes sense. It's like winter jacket in the morning, shorts in the afternoon. It's like something that happens here a lot.
Schizophrenic city.
Yes,
Right?
absolutely.
Bipolar. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bipolar.
bipolar.
Polar vortex.
Okay.
Oh.
Look at you.
Huh?
That's Minnesota Wild right there.
Come on. So let's talk about last night. Super fun, right?
Sold out, amazing crowds,
Right,
just out the door.
As we were talking briefly before we started, I couldn't see the show.
Because
Not
you
because
couldn't
I
get
had
in.
something else to do. I couldn't get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Yeah, the fire marshal stopped you. He was like, this is one more and the play's going to collapse.
Yes.
You guys better get your tickets right now because are they getting this today? Tomorrow?
Maybe later today. Maybe not
Later
until before the
today.
show, the
So
Friday
hurry up.
shows.
Selling
Yes.
out.
Yes. But
Paparazzi's here.
But what was cool is in the crowd was TV's Frank from Mystery Science Theater. It's Carmen's friend.
Frank Conniff,
He just watched the whole show. Do you know him from TV?
Mystery Science Theater.
I
Yeah.
know him. He has been on this podcast once when he did a feature set here.
For Dana last week?
No.
Oh.
He didn't do one with Dana. He did one with Josh Weinstein, another Mystery Science Theater guy that does a week
Oh.
here every year.
Oh, wow.
So yes, I've met Frank, and he was here last night. Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just watched the whole show. It didn't riff. That was pretty cool. You'd think like, that guy would riff and make fun of us, but he was just kept, he turned it off.
That's hilarious. The ushers are like tapping him on the shoulder.
Like,
no, this is what he does. It's okay.
He brings a puppet, and just starts yelling at us through the puppet. But
Now he's going to come back and do that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
that should be a whole nother show you guys should have where he
Yes.
comes with a puppet and heckles comedians.
I'm absolutely the Friday and Saturday late show.
Yes,
At
exactly.
second. Were you a Mystery Science Theater fan?
Humongous. Yeah,
Yeah.
we watched. So I played it cool when I met him. I was like, hello.
You did play it so cool.
Okay.
I was like just bursting at the seams, like I want to talk about the robots and the movies, but I was like, he said he moved here. I'm like, whoa, what's your yard like? I'm just trying so hard not to mention the show that I'm mentioning everything else in a weird way. That's where my energy was directed to small talk. So I'm just really excited to hear about his Uber ride over.
You do Uber too?
Yeah. What was your driver like? And then in my head, I'm like, I want to talk about everything.
I didn't know you were that, but you kept it together for being such a big fan.
Oh, I wanted to explode. Yeah, I was
Love
just
it.
like,
Whoa!
Love it.
I'm telling him to come back. I gotta see
just like-
the real Andrew come out.
and then he's going on a walk with Carmen, and Carmen was like, "Do you want to come?" And I'm like, "I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if I could keep my
That's
cool."
not
for
how I interpreted it.
I don't know if
just
I could
thought
keep
you
my
didn't want
cool
to go.
for like a whole walk. I'd do 2 steps. I'd be like, "Remember the episode when you said this?" And then
Oh my God.
grab his arm and take fingernail clippers and cut his toenails and put them in my pocket. You know, I'm joking, but you're
But not
looking at me
really.
like I'm serious.
No,
but
I was thinking like maybe he's got that bright white hair that might be easy to find on one of these seats where he was sitting.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should
He
have.
was in the back.
He was in the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
We can
lights
look
came
before-
on.
We can look before we leave.
Well, the lights came on, and he's like so obvious because of his hair. I was like, "What?" And then it's like, "Carmen, you should have told me." And she's like, "What? Who cares?"
No, because I only saw, first of all, I only saw him when you were on stage.
Oh.
You were already on stage. I was in the back, and he approached me. So
Okay, so you couldn't give me a heads up, but you wouldn't even know
well,
to
you
give me
wouldn't
a
want
heads
that.
up.
You'd probably like fall over on stage
I'd be like, "Whoa, where's your robots? Where's you're in a spaceship?"
after every joke. Where's your robot?
When Dana Gould was here a few weeks ago, Dana left. I was still at the club for a little bit, and then I was walking out to my car, and Frank was walking into the club, showing up really early for his set that night. Oh yeah, he did. So he didn't do the podcast, but he did feature for Dana
yeah.
that week. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I got to. That was a little extra time for me to geek out with him too. So.
Oh, so you like the show as well?
Are you kidding me? Love.
Satellite of Love.
God, I need to I know about it, but I haven't watched it like that.
It's a time capsule for because there's only 2 shows on Comedy Central when I was a kid. It was basically that, and what else was there? That was it. It was that and SNL reruns.
in the half hours.
Yeah, right. Comedy Central half hours, Mystery Science Theater, and a rerun of Kids in the Hall.
Oh yeah.
So that was my entire comedy intake from years 3 to 14.
Yeah.
Was Frank Conniff was a part of it. Not saying that's. I guess it's unusual, but if you didn't have Comedy Central in the '90s, I don't think you would appreciate Conniff, and obviously.
I mean, I did, but we had a TV. I just didn't watch.
You didn't watch it, yeah.
Carmen, who have you met that you've been starstruck from, or where you had to hide it? Who was your TV's Frank?
Oh God.
Nobody.
You probably met somebody at the Comedy Cellar.
I mean, people like comics. I have, but I thought you meant
Anything.
like TV shows. I remember when I first passed at the Cellar, Chris Rock came to the table.
There we go.
And this is back when the Cellar was still not. Now they're passing a lot of people. Not that they shouldn't be there, but it's just a very large group. Back then it was the Colin Quinns, the Nortons, the Keith Robinsons, but a lot of the nights.
You knew everybody.
So you sat at the table and you felt really special and cool and, and then Chris Rock comes in and I remember I couldn't stop staring at him. I was just kind of like a deer in headlights, like that. And then he went like this.
No.
And I was like,
To mock your staring at him?
yes, because I
Oh my God.
froze.
Wow.
I mean, he probably doesn't remember, but I was like, Carmen, be cool. Because I was new.
Yeah,
I
right.
wasn't used to these kind of levels of comedians.
And then he mocked you.
Well, he
Yeah.
just did a quick, and I was like,
Did you get up and leave?
no. I was like, okay. Keep it together.
You just kept staring?
No, I never stared again.
That was your lesson.
12 years later, I never looked at him again.
Oh my God.
You've never, I would. The first time I met him was my friends were friends with Keith Robinson because he was he took Kevin Hart under his wing and then Kevin Hart became famous, so he was looking for other comics to take under his wing, Philly comics, and those are the friends that I made, and so they would go to the Cellar and run around like kids at a daycare, They had no one was telling them you can't sit at the table until Chris Rock came in. He kicked all my friends and me out of the Cellar. Not only did we get kicked out of the table, he made us all leave the lobby and we had to stand outside and just go, wow, Chris Rock really put us in our place.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Check and see if those guys have tickets.
Yeah, are these guys even passed here? None of us were. They kicked us all out.
Oh my god. Brilliant.
So you got to respect that because there needs to be some control at the comics table, and he was the guy to exert it. He's the most famous one
Sure.
in the room.
Sure.
Now it doesn't seem like the table is such a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now,
It used to be so sacred.
so many comics are passed that because back then it was only 5 comedians or 7 comedians. So then it was pretty obvious who was allowed to sit there. But then so many more comics are passed because there's so many more Comedy Cellar rooms that no one knows who's passed and who's
yeah.
not. So,
Wait, so like, you can get passed at the one in Vegas and then you get to work New York?
I don't think it works that way. I mean, I don't
Well,
really
you're saying
work.
the other one's in New York.
The other one's in New York.
The main room
Yeah.
versus the other one.
I mean, now there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's almost 5.
Wow.
yeah. So they need a lot of comedians, and they have shows from what's the earliest one? You think 4 p.m.
Well, the brunch one is still around, I think.
And then
And
that's
that's like at 1.
so they have shows from 1 till
But then the early weekends are 6.
yeah. So they either have show 1 till what's the late one? 1:30 or
Probably 1:30, yeah.
yeah. So they have a show from 12 hours of shows or from 6 to 1:30. So they need more comedians than ever.
What is it, when you guys aren't on the road? What does it look like back in New York, like getting on stage each week?
What do you mean?
Like, how much are you hopping to like 3 different places or one night?
I mean, yeah, because now there's so many. Like, I feel like if I don't get certain rooms in a week, there's like bars I can go to, you know?
Yeah.
That there's just so much now.
So
It's
there's enough?
crazy.
There's enough?
I have enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't need to go 5 times a night.
I don't do yeah. When I first started, it was more. Now I feel like there are more venues, but more comedians.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of equalizing
Yeah.
out where it's the same amount of stage time. Or actually, I'm getting less than ever before because there's so many.
It feels like there's less. I feel like there's less, but more like I'm more scattered.
Okay.
Whereas before I had more in like 4 places.
Okay.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very interesting time because comedy was like the fad of the pandemic, and a lot of people started during then, and now they're at the age. Now it's been 6 years since the pandemic, so they're like our competition now. They had 6 years to improve, so they're all everywhere. There's a comedian everywhere. I mean, I literally meet a new comedian at every show.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you must have just moved here. He's like, no, I've been here for 10 years. I'm like, oh.
And then you look at their Instagram and they have 300,000 followers.
Yeah, they're like famous.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In New York City alone. And now Austin is a popular scene. So
Yeah.
before, everyone who moved to New York from Canada and the Midwest, and now they just skip New York altogether. So I can't. If Austin wasn't here, there would be comedians infesting all of New York.
Yeah, so thank you, Austin.
Thank you, Austin.
This is the first I've heard of that angle of, hey, it's moving
Can you
comedians
just
out
go
of New
south?
York? That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah, because
Because still no one likes LA, even if they go there.
right.
So now it's New
That's
York and
true.
Austin.
Yeah, so it's very interesting how I met a comedian who just lived in New York for a week and then he went to Austin, and I'm
They
like,
had enough?
I think the scene here in New York isn't that friendly, I guess, because there's so many and
Sure.
it's a big city.
I don't even know if it's not that friendly. Everyone's just doing their shit. It's kind of like people on the sidewalk. Like people are like, they're not friendly. I'm like, they're just going to work.
Right,
Like,
they're living their own life.
They're living their own life. And I feel like comics are like, yeah, I'm doing my thing. They're not
Right.
like, so you want to come to my yard party? You know?
Yeah, it
That's
does.
a good point.
It does feel the least social it's been in, and I don't know if it's
Interesting.
because the new generation doesn't go out, and that's a.
It could be
genera-
phones, yeah.
It could be phones. It could be comedians are part of that era where they don't socialize.
Kids
but
aren't drinking enough these days.
They just vape, so you don't need to hang out to vape.
They don't even have sex as much.
That is true, actually, isn't it?
So
That's
they're
wild.
they're
Wild.
just at home, watching
Yeah.
whatever.
I think they do their spots and then
Love
they go
Island.
home and then
Yeah.
they are at home and then do their spots. So before the pandemic, there was always like a show everyone would meet and drink and socialize. So that makes it more friendly.
Yeah.
You know, because you're in a social environment and you talk to each other. So now that does not exist. There is no interaction at all. I don't think so.
God, those were the days like before like cell phones became such a big thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like the comedy parties were huge.
And there was one every week. There was at least one every week.
And FaceTime, like the actual FaceTime, not FaceTime on your phone.
Yeah.
Like going to clubs to have FaceTime.
And there would be comedians who had a birthday show every week, and then there was a party afterwards. But also all my friends are old now, but there's none of that, it seems like.
Yeah.
So there's no introduction to the scene. You move here, you do your stuff.
That's true.
It's like just starting a job
Yeah.
you're just a cog in a machine, and then you have to find your own way and move up on your own. No one's there to help you.
I mean, even back then, before Instagram, you still had to flyer outside, but you'd flyer with like 3 people, so at least you could talk to someone.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, I guess.
Have you guys had to do that where you stand outside and like try to get people to go into the show? That
Not
way?
in a million years,
Yeah.
but
But
yeah.
at one point you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I think I did open mics for a year, and then one guy at an open mic was like, hey, if you want to stand outside of my show for 2 hours, I'll give you 5 minutes. And I was like, that sounds like an awesome deal. And I did that for an entire year. I would stand outside in the West Village and say, free comedy show.
Did you lie and be like, Richard Pryor's in here, Chris Rock?
No, I just would go, because I didn't even have the social skills. I wasn't a salesman. So I'm just have no ability to even do that. That's a good salesman tactic, to
But see,
lie.
I did all that because
see, here we go.
I fell into stand-up by accident,
Oh, right.
so I never followed stand-up. I mean, I knew who Jerry Seinfeld was and people like that, but I didn't know like the cool hip people. They were the big people doing comedy at the time.
You knew the actors.
I knew the actors, so I would be like, yeah, Chris Rock stopped by last week. Like, I had no names to pull from,
That's
And they
funny.
were all lies.
I mean, I suppose people are asking you, does blah blah ever work here? And you're like,
Sure.
no clue.
Yeah.
What
No
it is.
idea who you are, but yeah, I remember I had to memorize names because I didn't know who they were because they weren't famous, but they were big in New York.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, okay, what's this guy's name? Okay, I got it. Jeez.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I wish I had that skill. That's a good skill, to lie and get people in. I would just go, free comedy show. They'd be like, is Tina Fey here? No. Then they just keep walking.
And then they go, Frank Conniff, and he's like, robots.
Is Frank Conniff going to be here? I wish. That would be awesome.
I have to tell you quickly, I waited, going back to the Mystery Science thing, I waited tables 20-some years ago, and 3 of the cast members from Mystery Science Theater, not including Frank, came in and sat at one of my tables. And I recognized them immediately. I shook like a leaf the whole time. I was like, what would you guys like? And I went back into the kitchen to try to enter their order into the computer, and it was all scribbles. I had half of it wrong. When I brought their stuff out, a lot of it was wrong.
Oh,
And
my gosh.
And that's when I had to go, look, I recognize all of you. I literally was watching an episode of your show last night, which was true.
Wow.
And then they had tons. We apologize. Which one was it? They're making jokes about it and everything. It was so cool. Mike Nelson. It was the Mike Nelson years.
Oh, man.
Um,
The golden age.
But then they autographed my the receipt from the bill.
Nice.
Yeah, I still have it.
That's cool.
the other
But
guy-
I was a wreck. I couldn't hide how nervous I was.
Did you frame it?
It's displayed at home.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I had the DVDs, and I actually had a friend who was nerdier than me, and I think you could order parts. You could order a part kit online
Oh my God.
on eBay to make your own robot, because those parts are made out of real stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like there's
gumball
like
machine.
gumball machine
Yeah.
and like a soap case. So I Fred would buy one and make his own robot. That to me was over the limit,
Yeah. Hilarious.
I want
if you
Frank
go
to come back.
deep enough into any fandom, there'll be some, people that are way into it,
Yeah, right, on an unhealthy level.
I mean, they
unhealthy
must
level.
see him on the street here and lose their mind.
I would think
right?
so. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. Yeah, so I listened back to last year when we did this, and we spent some time talking about how Andrew, had recorded a special.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was like here, there, but nowhere. And now it's out.
Now it's out, yeah. So it finally got bought by Comedy Dynamics, who then got bought by Nacelle, who I know make action figures. And it was just so...
Oh,
it's
I
just,
know that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and they make the Toys Who Made Us.
Yes. Oh, what is that guy's name?
Oh, you know him?
I follow him on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I know who you're talking... Tony, maybe it's Tony? Or, I can't remember the name.
Okay, in any case, yeah.
Yeah, so then I had a meeting with Nacelle, and I'm like... And I was like, what is this? This sounds familiar. And same thing, I Googled it, and they make toys. And
Did they do the stand-up comic action figures?
They might.
There was like a Joan Rivers one and a... I can't remember. Anyway.
So then I had a meeting with somebody, like a team. They had a team, and then I Googled them, and I saw they make toys. And, you know, I didn't play it as cool as Frank Conniff. I go, oh, my God, I love your toys. And I was like, and they're like, oh, really? And I go, yeah, you know, this. And I name all the toy lines. And I had one on my shelf. I go, look at this.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
And they're like, oh, we'll send you some.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
like, what? And then so the call ends. I think it wasn't, it's like one of those calls where they just say they're going to do all this stuff. And then you kind of are like waiting for it to happen. And I don't think they did anything they said, but the one thing I wanted were the toys they promised me on the call. So I emailed them and I was like, yeah, just to follow up, here's my address. And they did send me a box of toys. So
Wait, what did you get? How many dolls and what do they look like?
I got one that's an insect person. It's called a sectar. And I got a biker mice from Mars. He's a mouse that is an alien, and he rides a motorcycle. And I got... what else did I get?
Did you do an unboxing video?
No, because I didn't really like. I didn't really like the particular toys. I wasn't a fan of the insect guy. They're still unopened. I still have them in my house.
Oh my God! You went from I love your toys to they're just sitting
Yeah,
there.
I wanted to be like, well, I don't love these toys.
Right.
I guess I was supposed to be more specific.
I was specific. They purposely trolled me. They sent me unlikable toys.
The leftovers, the damaged ones.
I think they did. Right? They sent me the unwanted, the misfits.
Misfit toys, yes.
Oh. But it's out. It's streaming. First, it's streamed where you could buy it, and probably like 10 people did, and then now it's streaming on Amazon Prime. So if you type in my name, it's on there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So far, I've only gotten paid in toys, but it's fingers crossed.
What? Say the name of the special.
Central nervousness.
Yeah, central nervousness.
I think I said it at the last episode.
Yeah. It's gotta be cool that it's on Prime now, right?
Yeah, and I've had friends watch it and then take photos of their TV, so that's really cool, and it looks great. So I can't complain about that. It just took forever. It took so long to come out that I'm not in love with the material, but that's just my own biases.
Oh, all right.
I heard that's good though. That when you I feel that way about my last special. Like when you don't love it, it just means that you've moved forward, like you've moved on, and you feel like you can do better. I do because I hate watching mine. Yes,
I hate it too, and they kind of because I guess Amazon Prime, the longer something is, the more it pushes it out. So they left everything in. They left me riffing in between jokes and saying, well, that one, I wish that one worked. This is going to be on TV. So.
Oh, my God.
Because they wanted the longest special I could produce.
So how long is it?
It's super long. It's
how long?
I don't know. And then they tacked on another special that we filmed. So it's 2 specials in one. It's probably over an hour. It's probably an hour 15.
I think I saw a 1:15. I think it is.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So it's too long.
I have it right here. I still have it pulled up. By the way, I love the... I'm going to read the description of your special.
Oh, okay. I did not write it.
Here we go. Andrew Schiavone, Central Nervousness. Showcasing his delightful mix of awkwardness and self-deprecation, Andrew Schiavone wins over a New York crowd with his debut special filmed at the Slipper Room. From growing up in Northern Virginia to feeling unsafe in his new home in New York, Andrew's charming worldview shines through in stories about dating, workplace mishaps, and first loves.
and they said win over the crowd because they left in all that stuff. That's not supposed to be in there or in the description.
That's
crazy.
a great title, though. Central nervousness.
Yeah. And then they did edit one joke where it doesn't even make sense. So if you watch a joke and you're like, wait, what happened? Where's the punchline? It's because they cut it weird. So
Wild.
I have to disclose all this stuff if anyone watches it.
Funny. Where are you in recording anything new?
June 18th, New York City. You want to come?
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, see you there.
Okay.
West Side Comedy Club.
Sweet.
2 shows.
West Side's a great room and
Yeah.
they have a great lighting. I like the lighting.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's good for a special.
Did you say a Wednesday?
No, Thursday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Wednesday wouldn't work for me.
Yeah, well, Thursday. Yeah.
Why there?
Because I wanted to mix it up. So the first one was at the Cellar. I wanted to keep it in New York, like in the no boroughs, like Brooklyn, Queens. I want people to have no excuse. I have friends who are like, I can't make it to Brooklyn. It's like really far from me. None of that shit. So I just want it. Yeah. And I like the
Explain that more.
size.
I'm curious. As someone who doesn't live in New York, I'm curious. So give me an
Like,
example.
you know, if somebody's late, if they're still at work, they'll be like, I can't make it. The trains are down. They're slow.
Because
or
they'd be coming from which one
from,
to which one? For
they would be
example?
going from Manhattan all the way to Queens or Brooklyn. So you're talking bridges, you're talking crowds, you're talking the MTA, the Metro Transit Authority. Just to excuse it. Some people just don't go to outside of Manhattan.
Okay, yeah.
You know, but also it just, I don't know, it's just easier for people to get to.
Sure. Sure.
So,
All right.
It's very central. All the trains lead to Manhattan.
yeah.
If you go you can't get to Brooklyn from Queens because it's a long, treacherous ride. You can't get to the Bronx to Brooklyn. That's impossible. But every train in every borough, including New Jersey, goes to Manhattan.
And also, what do you think it seats? Like 100?
Yeah, because they could keep adding chairs.
Yeah,
'cause it's like kind of free-formed.
So if you get 50 people, it'll still be fine. But if you get 100, it'll be fine. So it's not a room where I'm like, oh my God, I have to fill up 200, you know.
Oh, okay. So it's a
seats.
room that's open nightly for comedy, or what?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's below a Mexican restaurant, but it's like one of the real clubs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
But
think it's open every night except for Monday.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
How much more stuff are you two doing together on the road?
We got a lot coming up.
Oh, we do. we have.
Wow, who's more excited about that?
We do.
Couldn't
Well,
tell.
And it works out well, too, because Andrew's from Virginia and I'm from Virginia.
Yeah.
So we have Richmond. We have Baltimore.
We have Arlington, Virginia.
We have Arlington. So, and also, like, I don't know, it's cool. He's laid back. He's not crazy. Like, I like working with people that aren't neurotic and insane and dramatic.
As you said last year, he's a good driver.
He is a good driver.
We're good, yeah. And maybe we said last year, but we bond because of where we grew up. I feel like people in our town have a certain kind of way of speaking and way of interacting. If I meet somebody,
life, yeah.
if I meet somebody from Northern Virginia, immediately there's like an energy and a bond.
Absolutely.
Really?
And
Yeah.
I've known that my whole life. Even in Richmond, Virginia, which is like
2 hours?
2 hours south, it's a different kind of vibe. Like when I went to college there, and
Yeah.
I would only get along with people from my town.
Yeah. But also it's so
Sounds
weird.
pretty close-minded, Andrew. Actually.
It's just like, I don't know, because we're outside of Washington D.C. and something like that. There's
And then
something
people will
there.
be like, "Oh, you're from Nova, Northern Virginia." Like there is a weird like Northern Virginia and the South of Virginia are very different. That's true. I
Yes.
went to Williamsburg, William and Mary, and it's totally different.
Yes, and people from Northern Virginia and the adjoining state is Maryland, kind of, because there's Washington D.C. in between Virginia and Maryland. I don't get along with anybody from Maryland. We're almost like the energy,
Rivals?
the magnets of two
Yeah.
different poles or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Like they talk different to me, and they have a different way of speaking, and they have a different attitude. I don't know. Do you get that? Like
I
people from
totally get
Maryland might
that.
as well be from like Mars to me.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like this inner.
Did you have a bad show at some point? Is that what?
In Maryland,
Yeah.
I maybe it was in my college years. Ever I met somebody from Maryland, I thought they were just the bad sample size.
I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, I was just going to say there's something about Northern Virginia, and it doesn't matter which part, if it's Fairfax, Arlington, Annandale. We have this we get each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
How far away did you two, like the cities you grew up?
next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That close?
So Alexandria is next to Fairfax, and it would bleed over. So she would go to the mall in my town, Landmark Mall. I don't know if you've, but I would also go to the mall in her town, and then we would go. I would play football at Burke.
We always played, like all the high schools there played each other.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you would go to the other towns nearby to go out to mix it up. We went to Arlington all the time to go drink all the time.
Yeah, it's funny because I went to Fairfax to go out because my friends went to Woodson.
Yeah.
Or I had friends of friends. So Woodson's the high school there.
And it's so funny. There are so many people from Northern Virginia. And anytime I'm like, anyone from Virginia? Yes. Where are you from? It's always Northern Virginia. Like, it's just a big...
Yeah, because
It's
we're
a
the only
lot.
ones who like leave. I feel
Yeah.
like the other Virginians are
That's
very
true.
loyal to Virginia. They don't leave, and the friends I've had from college who move here move back immediately.
Did you consider recording in Virginia?
I considered recording in D.C.
Yeah.
But then I'd have to deal with the
Secret
bringing
Service.
the production down there and paying for their transportation, like, and looking for someone. There's so many people in New York that are so good,
Oh, sure. That makes
and
sense.
to just do it there.
That makes
But one day I did consider it. One day I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I-
well, go ahead.
Oh, I filmed mine first attempt at a special in Richmond, and
Oh, you did.
I liked it. I guess I liked it because my family came. That was the only benefit. Was like my family and friends came. In New York, it was nobody, and I don't know. It felt very alien.
It does
Again,
feel that
my
way.
own biases.
Yeah.
No, but
yeah.
I totally understand that 100%.
Well,
Yeah.
along those lines, living in New York for both of you, have your parents come to visit and seen you do stand-up in New York?
It was the biggest mistake of my life. Yeah, too soon, and it was the first and last time, no joke. That was it.
No.
Yeah, that was it. It was too soon. I was like super new.
Where was it?
It was at a club in New York called the Boston Comedy
Oh, I
Club,
know
but it
that,
was in
yeah,
New York.
yeah.
Yeah. And it had all the signs of a horrible show. It was like at midnight. It was just me and a bunch of guys talking about their dicks. There were 10 people in the audience. Like, everything that sucked. I mean, they literally stood there like I could see it. They're like, this is why we paid for you to go to college. So we could watch you. And then my sister told me years later that my mom was like, you're going to be supporting her for the rest of your life.
Oh my gosh.
Because, I mean, when you don't understand stand up and my mother comes from a very traditional Spanish.
Yeah.
And my dad only had one job, the military, and then he went into a second job. My mom was a nurse. So anything outside of that, have a path, have children, get married, obviously, first, have children.
Yeah.
Anything outside of that is you're fucking up your life. And they got to see that little piece, and I was like,
We
never
didn't raise
again.
an artist.
Yeah. Oh, fuck no. Yeah. It was really bad. And then years later, I was going to Chicago, and my mom's like, your father and I have always wanted to go to Chicago. Maybe we'll come. And I was like, too late. No. You don't get to come 20 years later. I said, you'll see me on late night. They saw me on Letterman, on Conan, that's what you get.
That's what those are made for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I don't need to suffer because I still had PTSD, but now they're just too old to travel. But like back then, I was like, don't scare me like that. Don't ever say that again. Yeah.
On stage, you said that your dad's in a home now, right?
He's in a home. They're actually both in a home, but they're separated
Wild.
because my dad is in assisted living and my mom's in independent living.
Oh, yeah.
But they're like an 8-minute walk from each other.
Oh, wow.
So, but yeah, I mean, but it's weird because I feel so guilty sometimes. And, like I have these like plans to do stuff. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, it must be Catholic guilt or something. I'm like, is that okay that, like I spoke to a guy today and I have shows in Asia for like 2.5 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, can I do that?
Gone, you mean?
What?
Just being gone in
Just
general?
being gone
Yeah.
because he's like, we could add another week. And I literally on the phone go, sure. And then I got off the phone. I go, oh my God, can I do that?
Well, you're doing comedy. It's not like you're taking off.
No, I know, but it's still like by October, I don't know how things are going to look,
Yeah.
So
Have you considered doing a stand-up set in one of these homes for those people?
Oh my
They need
God, it's
they
so
have
funny.
entertainment nightly,
It's
don't they?
so funny that you mentioned that because the minute that someone at my mom's found out,
And they were like,
they were
"Please?"
knocking on the door.
Yes.
We saw you online, on
Yes.
Instagram, on YouTube. We would like you to do a show. And I've done those elderly places that are like really nice,
Yeah.
where they have a budget. And I'm like, damn, I could do these all the time. But my mom's is like a little nonprofit place, you know.
You're gonna get coffee.
And I'm like, I'll do 15 minutes at your dinner, you know, your special, you know, one monthly dinner meeting.
Yeah.
But I'm not going all out. Like, they're so excited. They kept writing, and finally, I'm doing December. I'm
You
like,
are?
What?
Oh my God.
December, like
After Asia?
way after
It's your
Asia.
welcome home party.
Way after Asia, yeah. I'm like, oh God.
What will you be paying an opener? That
I don't even know if I get to bring anybody. Because right now I just said, I said, fine, I'll do the first week of December.
A great opener would be bingo. Like,
Yes.
not even as an old person joke, but I find that those shows, it's fun to have a game.
Yeah.
So so afterwards they could be like, we love that comedian, even though they just like playing checkers or whatever we did, whatever activity we did.
Like, I want to be supportive, but I honestly think I'm going to get dinner and a drink. Like, I honestly don't think I'm going to get anything.
Oh no, yeah.
And I'm like, I'll do 15 minutes and like roast them or do something fun with them, but I'm not.
Yeah, it should be.
A resident may like knit you a sweater or something. Think about that.
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Crazy.
When you come back next year, first question.
How
You
was
know
it?
Everything about it.
Well, you know what's funny? Like, elderly people, the ones that are okay up here, they're really interesting because they've lived
Totally.
for so long. There was this great woman. She was 106 years old. She must have passed in her sleep because I saw her like a ton of times and she was fine.
Oh yeah.
And then you find out the next day that they're just not there anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Then that room opens up.
And then that room opens up. Very good. Yes.
The wheels keep turning.
That's right.
They
For
do.
the machine.
That's right. Carmen, do you want to say anything about? I saw you were at some Amazon Prime event with your boyfriend. This cartoon.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Say something about that.
So,
please.
my boyfriend John was one of the writers for Kevin for the first two seasons. So they
Kevin's a
had
cartoon on
Kevin's
Amazon
a cartoon on Amazon Prime. It's created by Aubrey Plaza and her ex-boyfriend. And yeah, we got to see two. I haven't seen the rest of them, but
Okay.
I think there's, I don't know how many, but I've seen the first two, and they were great. And they have a lot of great voices on there, like Amy Sedaris, Aparna,
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, wow.
Lots of cool. And my boyfriend also did the voiceover directing, so it was really funny. Like,
Oh, the voiceover directing.
so it was really funny to hear. And it's an animated show for adults. So like Whoopi Goldberg's is like really dirty, and she'll be like, "I gotta look inside my butthole," you know. So I would hear my boyfriend from the other room
Playing that over and over.
playing that, or like saying the other line. What'd you have to do to your butthole? Now, can you say butthole like this? Like, just like waking up, like, what's going on?
You have the
Yeah.
wrong emphasis.
Yes.
Butthole.
You got to
Butthole.
believe you want to look in your butthole. So we'll do it one more time.
Oh, that's fantastic. Let's see. What was the thing I wanted you to mention? Oh, the merch you're doing. I didn't get to see it, but there's painting on it.
I
you
paint
doing?
sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I painted a lot during COVID and stuff. I haven't painted much these days, but I'll paint like different things, and I put quotes on, like I printed the pictures of the paintings.
Oh,
like I
okay.
just went around the house and I took photos, and then I added some quotes.
Oh, okay.
And people just throw money at you. They're supportive. Yeah, I'll sell my stickers, but I wanted to have more than just stickers. So I just I included some of my paintings, and yeah, it did pretty
I
well.
think these are ending up on refrigerators across the country, or
I don't know what they're going to do with them. They're like little postcards, you know? So some people took one, some took three. So I don't know.
You could frame them.
Yeah, you could use it as a bookmark.
Bookmark.
Yeah.
And what I heard you say, it's pay as you is what you want.
Pay what you
right?
want.
And I've gotten teased about not giving enough in certain situations like that. Throw a number out. What are you hoping to get for stuff?
I mean, honestly, I got anything from last night. I got anything from a 5 to a 20. Some guy gave me a 20, and he's like, "I don't want anything," but he wouldn't have given me a 20 if I was just standing there. Like,
Yeah, that'd be weird.
so I'm getting money. Yeah. So, but then
They are throwing money at you.
in South Dakota. I got $30 for a sticker. The sticker wasn't even $1, and he gave me $30. So I was like, "Yeah, all right."
Showered in profit. It sounds like. Wow.
How are you getting? Are you getting a cut of any merch thing? What are you doing?
No, I sold shirts for a while, and then I would just have a big bag of shirts. I would have no clothes when I got to a town. I would just, and then I was talking to Carmen about it, and some big guy would be like, "Do you have a XXX?" I'm like, "No, I can't fit that in my bag," and he'd get mad at me, and then I would lose a fan for not having. I wasn't inclusive sized wise, so. Oh, it was just a nightmare, and then I'm thinking about something else. But Carmen's an inspiration for these
Good,
little.
do it. I mean,
They're throwing money.
They're
Exactly.
literally throwing money at you, and I don't think every city will be like this. Obviously, like some aren't probably doing as well, but yeah, I sold T-shirts forever. And first of all, they're bulky. You bring the wrong size. Or they just stand there like trying to decide forever, and I'm like,
Right.
"Can you move?"
It becomes less of a you feel less of a comedian and more of an Old Navy worker,
Yeah.
you know, or like Banana Republic
Quit
or
messing
something.
up my folds.
Yeah, the guy I remember selling shirts, and the guy's feeling it. He goes, "What material is this?" I go, "I have no idea, man. Can you buy it?"
Who cares? Just
One guy asked me if he could try it on. I'm like,
yes,
Dude,
I've had that.
I'm a comedian.
You
Please.
try it on, you leave with it.
Yeah, right. I don't have re-inventory. I'm going to use this.
It's so annoying. Or they'll be like, "You know what you should do? You should put it on a tank top." And I'm like, "I don't have that right now. This is what I have."
This is what I have. I'm going to be here once a year. So it does feel weird, and but yeah, the smaller the merch, the better.
The better, yeah.
It's easier to transport.
Yeah.
You feel less like a trinket person.
Sure, makes
Yeah.
complete sense. Is there anything else we should be mentioning? Let people know before we wrap it up here.
That they
Obviously,
should
it's gotta come to
follow
the
both
shows.
of us.
Yes,
My
absolutely.
YouTube is, my next special. I've learned a lot of lessons. I will release it on my YouTube. So subscribe now to get a feel for it. And I'm posting shorts, and that's what the YouTube TikTok is called,
Yeah.
shorts or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm post a lot of those, and it's a lot of fun over there. So come over. And,
You're a fun follow.
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
I can back that up.
And I'm a regular on this podcast me and my friends have, where we talk about toys. So it's called Yo Greg. Greg Stone is the leader of it.
Oh, I don't know about this one.
It's a new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I recorded one this morning. We rewatched the first G.I. Joe, rewatched the first Transformers, and then debated the best one.
Wait, are the toys with the ones that you just got in the box? Are they going to make it on the show?
Maybe. Stay tuned.
Oh, stay tuned. Also, I'm going to put my special on YouTube too, because mine's currently on Norman's,
Oh, that's
which is
right.
good. But I want to have one on my own as well.
Queef Week.
Queef Week, and then follow me at Carmen Comedian, all socials, and that's it. Go to Punch Up, sign up for the mailing list, and come
Yeah.
to my special if you're listening, June 18th. West Side Comedy.
Absolutely. One final thing I want to say is I listened to you, Carmen, on Ari Shafir's podcast talking about ayahuasca,
Yes.
and I recommend people. It's
Have you done it?
No.
Oh.
Way too scared.
You recommend people what?
Listen to that episode. Very interesting to hear you talk about that. No, I'm way too scared. Way too scared.
Well, I'm going next week.
No way.
I didn't know.
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
For real?
Yeah, I don't really say it unless people bring it up because it's something that you want to kind of keep. It's just, I don't know. It's something you just want to like not get
Everybody
too many
all excited
opinions
No, I get that.
about
Yeah,
it.
Sure.
But since you brought it up, yeah, I'm going to the same place next week.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Joe Rogan just legalized it with RFK.
Yeah.
Or maybe similar.
I don't
thing?
know if it was ayahuasca. It's definitely a plant medicine, but I don't know if it was ayahuasca.
It's the first step.
It's the first step, and it's
Even though I
a
would-
huge step.
And
It
I
is
just-
a great step.
I would never do it. I'm scared, but it's good for you and other people.
Yeah. One final question about it.
Yeah.
Do you know how to spell ayahuasca?
Nah!
AYAHUASCA.
Whoa.
Ding!
Well, she speaks Spanish. You know, that's a lot of Spanish stuff in there, right? Isn't it Spanish?
Yeah, I mean they do it in Peru and Brazil. I don't know. Yeah. But
Well done on that spelling.
thank you.
I literally did the voice to text thing on my phone
Yeah.
earlier, and it fucked it up. I don't know what word it was trying to spell.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Oh, it was great the other day. I was talking to my friend because her husband recommended this place to me years ago. So he's gone twice. So now I'm going to be there. It'll be my second time. But I was texting her, like the voice text, ayahuasca, and it was like, oh, I'm going back to Iowa, Alaska. And I was like, my phone still will not say ayahuasca. So, yeah.
Well, enjoy Iowa.
Thank you. And Alaska.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for doing
Thanks
this.
so much.
People got to come see you this weekend. Fun show.
Yeah, and I can't wait for this to be released, and, you know, it's great times.
Life-changing.
Wonderful club.
Right on.
Great
Thank you.
club. Thank you.